Visiting Singapore is never complete without experiencing food at their hawker centers. You may wonder what hawker centers actually are. It is essentially a food court that you can easily find in every corner in Singapore, also known as a food paradise. From the famous Hainan chicken rice to laksa, you'll be able to find literally every single Singaporean cuisines. There are around 120 hawker centers in Singapore, so choosing which ones to visit can be a real challenge, especially when you're traveling in Singapore in such a limited time. So that is why Linardo and I will guide you to the top ones that you cannot skip and what to order there. Now let's start our day with breakfast at the very first hawker center.
Problem eating at hawker centers is that there's too many options. I can never choose. I need to walk for 30 minutes and then I forgot that I'm hungry, but then I see another food that looks so good and I'm hungry again, and then I just don't know what to choose.
2 hours later.
So we got the Chichi Noodle House, which is a recommendation, and it's also a Michelin guide, right?
Yeah, I think so many restaurants here is Michelin guide. You can find I already see 10 restaurants Michelin guide.
I hope they're real though.
Yeah. Also this one. What's this called?
It's the Tang Lin Curry Puff.
Yeah, it's also Michelin guide.
Yes, I'm starving, so let's dive in. Second food for breakfast is the curry puff. I love this kind of pastry, so I'm very eager to try this. I'm gonna break it apart. Whoa. I hope you can see there's egg inside. I'm thinking it's not as salty as I would hope.
So let me try.
You try. Oh, we actually saw a lot of people taking boxes of this going home.
Just a little bit spicy. I think inside is potato, I think. Is it potato? Yeah.
Potato, chicken, and
Oh, I don't feel the chicken, but I feel the potato and the curry.
not bad.
I give it 8. 8 out of 10.
I like the skin. How to say? The outer part is really good. It's very crispy and flaky. I've eaten a lot of puffs before. This is the first time I had curry puff, so it's okay, different, but it's not bad. I would actually eat this again. Breakfast is done. It was okay, I think. It wasn't as amazing as my expectations, which is maybe I shouldn't expect this high. Now we're going to digest our food a bit so we can eat more at lunch. And what's the best place to digest and walk around than the National Museum of Singapore?
A little fun fact for you, the National Museum of Singapore is actually the oldest museum in the country that opens in 1849. Coming here, you'll be able to learn about Singapore's rich history and the development over the past 700 years. Since Singapore is the smallest country in Asia, it is very convenient to travel short distance. To get to this museum, you simply need to take the MRT to Bencoolen Station and you'll find the museum right in front of the station's exit.
We're inside the National Museum of Singapore. The ticket for adults is $10. I think it's pretty affordable. And one thing I noticed that this museum is actually very modern. So as I said before, you can learn about the history of Singapore and the past of Singapore here. And they have a lot of these huge video screens and you can really see the video of how the people used to live. Last time I went to a museum, it's usually just statues. But here they actually put a very big immersive video, and I don't know if you can hear, but there's also sounds. Okay, I hope you can hear, but there's actually sounds of how they used to live, right?
You also have a small monitor there where you can hear the sound. Just pick up the telephone here, check. Here there is a small monitor and you can hear it. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear that. Very interesting actually. This is quite new for me. I put it in your ear, you can actually hear a real life interview by some of the historic people, and this one is about Elizabeth Choi. She explained how she was tortured back in the days and captured for 200 days, and yeah, it's kind of sad actually, but it's a very nice way to exhibit the history. Done with the museum tour, and yes, we are hungry again for more food. And by the way, my thoughts about this museum, this is the most modern history museum that I've ever been to. They really make it not boring with the immersive screens, and then they have this like glass room where you can read the history. Very interesting. And not only the history museum here, but you can also find other exhibitions on the second floor. There's a collaboration with Team Lab. I think it's called Garden Rotunda. It's a typical team lab with the music, with the screens, very nice. And for this year, they have a Playdate exhibition. So you will see the games from the past. They even have Tamagotchi and Nintendo DS there. So we are in this area where they actually put those stuff in the museum. I feel like I still have a Nintendo DS at home. Anyways, we're going to find some more things to eat. This is the Playdate, by the way. It's very immersive, very cool.
As we searched for the best hawker center in Singapore, we discovered Newton Food Center, which is located not far from the National Museum of Singapore. If you search them up on Google Maps, you'll see that they have an impressive review of 13,000 people, and most of them are raving about having to try the seafood, fish soup, and duck rice here.
Our second meal of the day, we are at
Newton Food Center.
Yes, so a little background about this food center is it actually made its debut to TV on the movie Crazy Rich Asians. So when they just landed in Singapore, the couple, their friends take them here, and ever since, tourists starts coming to Newton Food Center. Yeah.
Right now it's become very touristy. I see so many foreigners.
There's more foreigners than locals, I think.
Yeah. And some said that this food center is overpriced because of that movie, that Crazy Rich Asian make this so popular, and it's become overpriced.
Yes, so I heard the most overpriced is the seafood, and the two food that we ordered are actually the original food before they even moved to the new location.
Yeah.
So these are, I forgot the name, I'll put it somewhere here, is the braised duck rice, and this one I believe is the food porridge, right? The fish porridge.
Seafood porridge, yeah, fish porridge. So I got this one from the Quang Ki Teochew fish porridge.
And mine is the one
It's
right behind me.
Quang Heng duck chicken.
Yes,
Duck rice.
Quang Heng duck rice. Okay, now let's dive in. Sorry about this pole. We couldn't move this.
It's good. It's salty because some of the fish porridge feels very not salty at all. Yeah.
Bland.
Yeah.
I love the rice dish.
Before we move on to our next destination, we want to take you to check in with us at Holiday Inn Katong. We are staying at an area we have never been before, which is Katong, and it is the perfect spot to stay if you're seeking a calmer and less touristy environment while still being not far away from the city center.
Welcome to our room. So, what time is it? It's room tour time!
So, let's start with a bed. It is a very nice queen size bed with 4 pillows. which is, if you guys have been following us, I love pillows. I sleep with a lot of pillows, and they have 2 soft one and 2 firm one. Some reading light for you, and there's a sofa here. I thought that the room will be a bit smaller, but I was surprised. It's actually more spacious than I thought. So the sofa here is also quite big. You can just sit here, maybe do some work, or if you don't like to do it in the sofa, there's a table here. You can do your work here in the table, type, and then drink your coffee. They provide drinks for us, and also the standard coffee and tea. There's 2 cups, a standard toilet, but Southeast Asian style. They have a bidet or bidet. How do you say this, guys? Bidet or bidet? Which one is correct? So, the shower space is okay, and the standard shower. So I think this hotel got pretty much everything we need, right? And now we're going to just freshen up a bit before we continue our journey to the Museum of Ice Cream.
Before we head out to our final and best hawker center, it feels incomplete to visit museums in Singapore without experiencing the most unique one, the Museum of Ice Cream. This museum offers an all-you-can-eat ice cream experience with flavors that you've likely never tried before. The real question is, how much ice cream can we actually eat?
So we need to come up with our ice cream name. What should our name be?
Vanessa Huang.
Okay, this is hard. Okay, to give you some examples, there's Kit Kat Chan for Jackie Chan, and Brad Pistachio for Brad Pitt, and Melon DeGeneres. It's Ellen DeGeneres. I need time to think. Oh, by the way, I think I didn't say we're in the Museum of Ice Cream finally.
Yeah.
And because today we're doing a food tour of Singapore, we have to go to the Museum of Ice Cream.
Museum of Food.
Yeah.
And here we can try as many ice cream as we want.
Unlimited ice cream.
We're gonna show you guys.
Yes. Vanilla Nessa. Meet Lemonardo. Let's go. Quiz time. Which ice cream flavor was invented first, vanilla or chocolate? Turns out it's chocolate. Even though vanilla was the base flavor, but chocolate was the very first ice cream flavor in the world. We got our first ice cream. What's yours?
The double chocolates. Okay. What's yours?
And mine is the premium one. This is the M&M butter. Cheers. No, I mean cheers like this.
So the rules for this museum is there is so many rooms with different flavors, but the rules is you need to finish your ice cream in the same room. You cannot bring the same ice cream to the another room.
And then you can get unlimited ice cream. Yeah, as long as you finish it in that room.
Yeah, and no time limit. You can stay here like for half hour, 1 hour, as long as you like. But you cannot bring this ice cream to another room.
Yeah.
Finish it in this room.
And I remember there's 14 rooms in total, 5 rooms for ice cream. Yeah. So we're gonna have 5 cups today. I don't think I've ever had this much.
Pretty unique concept of museum. Like it shows the history of ice cream, as well as you can try so many flavors of ice cream. I like it so much.
We are in the next room, and this room is so cute. It's a wall of letters, and you can actually make your own writing. It's magnetic. Everything is magnetic here, and there's some questions like the one is what is your dream, and where are you from, and this one is my favorite. Is this what are you grateful for? What are you doing, babe?
I'm grateful for 1K subscriber. Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Yes, we are very grateful for reaching 1K subscribers. That means we can actually finally monetize. And it's been a long journey, and really want to thank you guys for being here, for watching our videos and enjoying them. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can actually do more videos for you. Now let's get more ice cream. Second ice cream shop is at the Screams Diner. That's very cute. And this is a mango and raspberry sorbet. Let's try. Mango is good. And there's a jukebox behind me, so they really make it like a diner. Very cute. We're eating popsicles inside a giant popsicle room.
Our next ice cream. What do you got?
I get the pandan flavor. If you guys never heard of pandan, it's a really good flavor, and I think you'll find it a lot in Southeast Asia. There's coconut milk. Pandan is actually a leaf that smells amazing. Yeah. How about you?
I don't remember. Is this blue peas or something?
Blue pea, yeah.
It's blue pea, yeah. I never tried blue pea before.
Yeah, with cashew milk. So I'm guessing this room has vegan ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So cheers.
First bite. There is two kind of people of eating ice cream. The one that biting it, and the one that licking. Which one do you guys? I'm the one that's biting.
Our last ice cream at the Museum of Ice Cream, and they have a collaboration with Ben and Jerry's. I'm surprised because you can take unlimited ice cream. Ben and Jerry is not cheap, guys. This one is the New York chocolate, and Linardo got the caramel. After this, we're going to our last hawker center, which is my favorite hawker because we always save the best for last. So let me finish my ice cream and then we go.
We always save the best for last. We are having dinner at Lau Pa Sat, the oldest and one of the best hawker centers in Singapore. The name Lau Pa Sat itself means old market in Chinese. This legendary spot offers a rich history and countless of delicious local dishes.
We're currently at Lau Pa Sat, and today is a Friday night and it's just crazy crowded everywhere, and it's recommended to come here at night and on the weekends because they actually close a road where there's tons of like night market stalls, so super nice. Plus it's really hard to get a seat here if you go on weekend. That's like the cons, but super nice. The vibes, I love the vibes. The decoration is definitely one of those more modern hawker stalls. Now the challenge again is to find something to eat. So Linardo is thinking to eat something Indian, and for me, I just want some rice, but I don't know what. I don't want noodles.
After exploring all the restaurants, we remember there's one must-eat cuisine we haven't tried today, which is Indian food. As a culturally rich country, Singapore is home to Indian, Malay, and Chinese communities. This diversity is reflected in its vibrant food scene. That is why we decided to order Indian food and also try the famous char kway teow at Lau Pa Sat. Let's see if they're really worth the hype.
So after like 20 minutes, I think we finally got our food. I got the kway teow from Lau Fu Zhi fried kway teow. There's a long line. There's a lot of Michelin guides, so I thought I have to try. I know I said I wanted to eat rice, but this one looks really good and everyone is eating it. And Linardo got his Indian food. He got biryani rice and butter chicken. Oh, let's try. Super hungry. This is really good. Totally worth the wait, guys. Lau Fu Zhi fried kway teow. A bit expensive. This one is $7.5, but oh, so good.
Let's try the biryani. So this one is biryani and the chicken butter. Let's try. Chicken butter is so flavorful. And one thing that I really like from Indian food is they give you so much of rice. I can see it like this is a huge amount of rice. Like for this size of the chicken, they give you this size of rice. I like rice, so I mean it's a good deal.
So turns out right beside Lau Pa Sat is the satay street. That's the street that they close on weekends. They only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What time do they?
7:30 to 9:30.
Yeah, 7:30 to 9:30. It's super lively, and it's literally just a lot of stalls of satay. So, and in case you don't know what satay is, it's actually a Southeast Asian barbecue. There's tons of meat. It can be chicken, it can be beef, it can be mutton. They're marinated with this very nice Southeast Asian flavor spice. It's not spicy, it's really good. And the topping is peanut sauce, right? Satay with peanut sauce topping. So we have reached the end of this video, and it's been a very nice day. We went to Hong Lim, and then what's the second one? Newton, yeah. And then last one we went to Lau Pa Sat. They're all very different, but the food are also quite different in a way. Yeah, we ate a lot today, and also we went to two museums, the National and also the ice cream museum was very unique. I've never heard of ice cream museums ever.
It's definitely so worth it though. You can try so many new flavor of ice cream. It's not cheap though, but it's still very worth it. But don't worry guys, this is not the end of our Singapore series. We still have so many surprise for you. We're still going to shopping in Singapore and many more surprises.
Yeah, a little spoiler, we're going to stay in Sentosa.
Yes, we're gonna show you all the tips and where to go in Sentosa. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we will always post a video every Saturday, and we're gonna see you in the next Saturday.
Bye bye.